everyone. Today we are going to cover the topic XLOOKUP. XLOOKUP is one of the most powerful and modern lookup functions in Microsoft Excel that replaces older functions like VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. It allows you to search for a specific value in a range and return the corresponding result from another range, making data analysis much more flexible and efficient. Unlike traditional lookup functions, XLOOKUP works both vertically and horizontally, and it does not require you to specify column index numbers, which reduces errors. It also provides advanced features like exact match by default, the ability to return custom messages if a value is not found, and searching from top to bottom or bottom to top. Overall, XLOOKUP simplifies complex lookup tasks and improves accuracy, making it an essential function for data analyst and Excel users. So let's we do some practical implementations on XLOOKUP. As you see here, there is one table which have the 5 column employee ID, name, department, city and sales. On the basis of this table, we have to be solve these 3 questions. So let's start. Our first question is multiple column return name plus department for employee ID 101. So we have to return the multiple columns name plus department for employee ID 101. So we need to get the name plus department column solution for the employee ID 101. So as you can see, first equal to X lookup, then parenthesis start lookup value. So if we want name plus department, so our lookup value is 101 employee ID. So simply we can select from here 101, then comma lookup array. Array simply means a table or a column. So after lookup value lookup array. So our lookup value is A2. So simply our lookup array should be this column from 101 to 106. So we simply select from 101 and then scroll the range till 106, then comma return array. Here see return array. So what should be our return array? Return array should be the columns from which we want to get the solution, which is name plus department. So name and department. So for this we have to select the return array. So we select these 2 columns and scroll the range, sale range till last and then comma. After return array, we have to simply return the exact answer, the exact match, which is 0 or false. Then we have to simply click the enter button. So we get the answer Amit sales, name Amit, department sales. In this way we have to be calculate this first question. After that the second question. In second question, reverse lookup, find the name of the employees whose sales is 40,000. So simply we have to find out the name of the employee whose sale is 40,000. So here what should be our lookup value? Our lookup value should be 40,000 and our target value is name of the employee. So let's start. Equal to X lookup parenthesis start lookup value. Our lookup value should be 40,000. Simply I select 40,000, comma lookup array. So what should be our lookup array? Our lookup array is the column of the lookup value. So simply I select from and scroll the range, and then comma return array. So return array should be the value which we need, so the column of the value which we need. So the return array, we want employee name, so here the name of the employee, so we simply select this column range from Amit to Priya, comma we want the exact match, so we write 0 and then parenthesis close, enter. Sorry, there is I think something mistake. Equal to x lookup, equal to x lookup, then a lookup value, our lookup value is 40,000, so E6, then our lookup array is E2 to E7, then our return array is from B2 to B7, so here we write B2 to B7, then simply we click the enter. So we get the answer of the name of the employee whose sales is 40,000, which is Karan. We can check it manually. Here the sales is 40,000 and the name of the employee is Karan. So the answer is correct. Now let's come to our third question, which is if employee ID is 110, if employee ID 110 not exist, then show not found. So suppose this is the column of employee ID, and in this column if employee ID 110 is not exist, so we have to be give it not found. So simply equal to XLOOKUP parenthesis start. Now what should be our lookup value? It should be 110 and our target value is not found. So here we write lookup value 110 as it is not 110, comma then lookup array. So our lookup array is simply the column of the employee ID. So we select the range, then comma again A to A7, then comma return array. So what should be our return array? Our return array should be not our if employee ID 110 not exist, then should not so our lookup value is A to A7, a lookup array is one employee ID, and then a return array should be the name column. So we simply select the range, sale range of the name column, and then comma. Now they ask for if not found, so here we simply write not found. We want to get the exact match, so lookup value should be 110, then the lookup return simply the column of the lookup value, then return array should be the name column from B2 to B7, then not found. If we not get the value 110, then it should be not found, as it also right here if not found, then comma the exact match, which is should be 0. Here we close the parenthesis and click enter. So we didn't find employee ID 110 in the column employee ID, so the solution is not found. In this way we have to calculate the function, the XLOOKUP function. Thank you.